over there.
Yep. Okay. And Team Supreme versus Yugen Dynasty.
Blue team's turn to ban.
Here we go.
All right.
Green screen out.
Blue team's turn to ban. Blue team's turn to ban. Blue team's turn to ban.
No, I'm so surprised that they're still banning Supreme banned Cricknack.
Blue team's turn to ban.
So, you guys didn't hear any of that because I updated my software for my headset. But anyway, pretty consistent bans. Obviously, Yugen Dynasty doesn't want Supreme to have Malak, doesn't want them to have Ignis. They do have the first pick, so the smart way to roll with this is to pick the people that you don't necessarily want, but that are just general good bans, and force the other team, the red team,
Blue team's turn to pick.
to either make a decision. Either get rid of the guy they know you specifically want, or allow you to end up with Yubneth. It's all a part of the game. The draft phase is huge.
Yes.
And
Wow. They didn't ban Yubeneth?
yeah. And
Wow.
I still think it's weird to take a mage in the first round.
Unless it's the mage that is a priority pick. Like for instance, one of my team, one of their priority picks is actually a mage.
To pick.
Yeah, but I mean, Liliana's. Liliana Raz. Done. You're not gonna get Ignis, so just Liliana Raz. Just pick which one you want. Doesn't even matter. Oh look, Liliana Raz. Imagine my surprise.
Red team's turn to pick.
This is gonna be an interesting one.
Yeah. If you watch a lot of the tournament play I've seen has been exactly like this, which is why I just feel like taking the mage first round is it's kind of pointless. You're gonna get one of those too. It's okay. But we've got the Omen on Supreme. We've got Mina. So you've got that lockdown with Omen and his ult. You got Mina with multiple options for lockdown. You've basically got a tree doing tree stuff. Yubneth is incredibly powerful and kind of unfair. So, and Raz is strong. Slims is crazy good. Other side, you've got an incredible amount of hit points. Xenial, Crushed, and Roxy. So really, they've just got tanks and Liliana Lindis. I don't know. I think just because of the draft, I want to give it to Yugen Dynasty with the Lindis because I just think she's incredible. But Yubneth,
Yeah, Lindis is very powerful.
I've got to go with Team Supreme on this one, even though I don't agree with the Omen pick.
I'm kind of having a hard time taking a pick here because it's gonna be it could go either way. Supreme is very strong in general of just rotation and knowing where to go. Um, but Yugen Dynasty's been doing some really good work here, and they're gonna give a good game to Supreme.
Welcome to Arena. Get ready. Minions will be deployed in 5 seconds.
And once again, that Mina skin,
Prepare to engage.
amazing.
That Mina skin is dope. I still haven't thought of binding it yet.
Oh yeah, that's the first one I got. Well, no, I got that ghost skin. I mean, you're crazy. If you buy skins, just get the ghost skin. All right, nice push from Supreme. Gonna take that Lindis out. Maybe there. Finally, the Raz takes her down. They're gonna get the crushed as well. Xenial in a bad spot. He's gonna go down.
Wow.
And Raz got the might buff. They got the jungle. They got 3 kills. That is really solid start for Team Supreme. And we've got some heat up top. Roxy's trying to fight off the Mina and the Omen, but Omen right now just doesn't have the damage. And there's a lot of stuff going on. Duel in mid on Liliana gets pulled by the Mina. Raz trying to get some damage out there. Lindis is going to get away, and she's got that ranged poke that really allows her to do a bunch of damage even when the Mina can't get close enough to really do anything. So that hurt her as well.
And the one build that you're gonna build, the one item you're gonna build on Lindis nowadays is gonna be that Frost Cape for the sustain. She just becomes not very tanky, but can easily escape, and it's an interesting thing going on in there.
And we've got the dragon up. It's the 2-minute mark. Got some damage going on that crest. He is able to get away, but barely. Lindis Liliana kind of coming in. The Xenial ports back, but there's still a lot going on in mid. Xenial actually used his ult, looks like. He didn't port back. So we've got some pressure surrounding the Abyssal, but no one's pulled it yet. Crest just going to jump right in, pull it out. Yvneth is there, but they're effectively just trying to prevent anyone from getting the dragon. Crest in a really bad spot. That Slims is just eating him up. But he gets in and he's able to get away. Meanwhile, Slims just clearing as much of the jungle as he can, and they're gonna send all that damage toward the dragon, but they're not gonna be able to do it before Xenial. They've got Liliana there as well. The dragon realistically could go either way, but that Yvneth with his ult is just gonna push him back, and Xenial just can't get it off. So Crushed in a bad spot. He's got a ton of a ton of health left. Mina's basically out of mana. Restore gets her a little, but they're not going to be able to push this tower too hard. They're going to end up rotating back.
And like that's a very risky move coming from the Raz over in that lane. He could easily get ganked and easily get killed, and that could really put them into a bad position.
Yeah, Lindis goes down. I didn't even see that. I was watching this situation in mid that really never came together. Xenial just really pushing hard on that Yvneth. Don't know that he's going to get much out of it. Meanwhile, top, Roxy still just taking as much jungle as she can. kind of, yeah, and she ends up grabbing the Omen, but the Omen locks her down, and she may go down because of it. She does.
Oh, wow.
Meanwhile, mid, we've got Mina on the crest. Raz just trying to get as much damage out as he can, but not able to really do much.
And that was a missed spear by the Slims going for the red buff. But I think he was just trying to check the bush, just in case.
Oh, and Crest is going to come in hard, and that Mina in a lot of trouble. Liliana is going to take her out. Or Lindis. Liliana was in there, though.
She was in there somewhere.
And we've got some solid rotations set up by Yugen Dynasty. Supreme really just trying to get their footing. They've had a really strong start, but they've kind of slowed down a little bit. They went from 10 to 7 pretty fast, but they are on top of this dragon. Are they going to be able to take it out? The Crest is ready to ult. He's going to ult here in a second, I'm sure. And there it is. He jumps in, just trying to get the damage. Dragon ends up resetting. And that puts a lot of the red team in a bad position. Crest still able to get some damage out there. He loses his ult, but that Lindis is backing him strong. And Slim's just trying to slow him down. Is able to get that hit. Man, strong push. Crest trying to push that Slims back and keep that Lindis alive. She's taken a lot of hits that are sort of easily avoidable. Mina just runs straight into the Crest. Nothing exciting. Which is not always a bad thing. It's people focusing on objectives rather than kills. It's something the NA in general needs to really do more of.
Yes. Whenever I play jungle, I always focus on hitting my objectives before I go in for ganks. Well, it kind of depends on the hero. I mean, when I play Wukong, I kind of focus more on ganks because he can get in and out fairly quickly and do a lot of damage.
Oh yeah.
But when it comes to like ADCs, ADC jungle, or even that's a Crest ult coming in.
Yeah, a little late.
Didn't do too much for that team battle there.
Oh man, and Supreme is just gonna definitely take advantage of that. The Crest does go down. They're in bad shape now because that Xenial's really pushing hard, but it's kind of too little too late. They did get the dragon. They're up by a pretty solid amount of gold for the time in the match. Xenial gonna rotate mid and try to stop that, but he's not gonna be able to really do much anywhere else. Lindis is able to take down the bottom tower, so we have movement from Yugen Dynasty. So that's one tower to one tower. We've got 2 dragons for Supreme right now. Just watching the map, you can see the rotations. People just trying to push wave.
Oh, that'll be a dead Roxy.
Yeah, that's a lot of damage and a lot of lockdown.
A blue team tower has been destroyed.
But you can see the clear focus of the two teams. When something's going, if they see a guy wandering by, they don't even stop if it's not going to benefit the team in the match. They're focused on objectives, they're focused on towers. And that's really how people should play.
Exactly.
Yeah, Nani just clearing that jungle, just trying to get as much as he can, but staying close enough to his team that he can still support with his damage. And he jumps in on the dragon. No one's even paying attention. He's got some backup from the Yubneth, and he just takes down that dragon fast. Right? No. Did he get it? He didn't get it. But
No, I didn't get there.
But an
Not in
active,
time.
but a solid effort. Props to Nani for trying. Yubneth in a lot of trouble. He ends up just backing out. Mina is gonna go down.
That
Nani,
power coming from that Slims is
yeah,
doing damage.
he's on point. That's one of his, if not his best character, and he's really showing it there. Just wrecking
Ooh,
shop.
That's at least a triple.
Yeah, easy.
That's a triple easy.
Double kill.
And he is able to take out that tower as well. And now, just because he's teed off, he's going to take the dragon out.
A red team tower has been
Nah, well, it looks like it was only a double, but you got to give him props. Movement on
I-
Slims is the key, and Nani is really
That's key.
strong on Slims. And they are going to get this mid tower, it looks like.
team tower has been destroyed.
And Raz clearing the jungle as well. Supreme has a nice push going. Omen still up top, pushing that wave. So you've got wave coming in, almost going to get to tower on bottom. Wave probably still going to meet mid in the middle. Yugen Dynasty just trying to push, just split them up and get as much damage as they can. But right now, I mean, that Slims is just way ahead. And I don't think Yugen Dynasty can stop him.
No, that Slims. Once Slims gets fed, it's a little bit hard to take him down. And especially with his passive, I believe it's like a piercing passive. And then if you even put on, like, for instance, if you're gonna put on even
That Liliana is putting a hurting on him though. Crash just goes down so fast. It's like he wasn't even there.
it's like he doesn't even have any armor.
And tower's just melting.
Has been destroyed.
Well, when that Omen gets on top of a tower, it's basically over for that tower.
And they've got two, yeah, well, their wave in the mid went down fast, but they've got the wave up top, and they are going to get that tower. Xenial is there, but I don't really think, yeah, he's not going to be able to slow him down at this point. Roxy getting hurt quick as well. I mean, like you said, it's like they almost don't have any armor, and it could just be I mean, that's a solid difference in gold. It's almost 10,000.
Yeah, once it hits 10,000, like now, it's pretty much all over.
Yeah, Yugen Dynasty, the only thing they can do at this point is just try to turtle up and get some gold from wave. But all that does is give Supreme the opportunity to take more objectives, which is not great. Nani all over the Dark Slayer at this point. He does have the debuff, it looks like, so they're fighting through that. But his lifesteal, you can just watch his health coming back. It doesn't matter
Yeah,
at this
that's
point.
ridiculous.
He's just melting right through it.
Every single hit.
They are able to take down the Dark Slayer, and I'm
Dang,
Not-
look at that damage.
yeah.
To be honest, I may have to steal his build.
Do it, man.
Cause I play a decent Slims. I play Slims every once in a while, but
They're
not very often.
They're still just clearing jungle, basically just waiting for an opportunity. They do have wave in mid moving up, and they're likely just going to jump in, melt the tower, and then jump back to bottom, I would imagine, unless they get the kills, and they probably will. Liliana gets out. Crest is in, trying to slow him down. Roxy is there as well. Linda does not appear to be attacking at all, which is not ideal. Dragon is down. And
there's the
yeah,
Drake going on the mid lane.
that tower is done.
A red team tower has been destroyed.
I have a feeling it's all over right here.
And yeah, Yugen Dynasty. This is your last
Oh,
chance.
wait.
Oh,
Slims went down.
yeah, but look at that Yibneth. He's not able to get enough health fast enough. They are tanky. We just haven't seen it up to this point. Mina, Raz, Omen. We still have four alive. Liliana in terrible shape. She is going to back out, and Crest taking a lot of damage. Xenial Crest. They really, really need somebody with some range. They do have a nice wave push anyway in the middle. The Xenial Yibneth is never going to end. Logo's able to get it. Well, no, Xenial stops him. And they are going to take this Yibneth out. Maybe. There it is. And they're fighting with everything they've got. Slim's already on the Abyssal, just preventing them from getting anything. Starving Supreme completely. Or starving Yugen Dynasty completely. And they're just fighting through the debuff. They do end up backing out of the Abyssal. Liliana goes down. We've got a lot of damage going on that Slims, and they are finally able to take him out, but he had the buff.
Oh, he had the buff. Oh, man.
So he's back. That's what Broken Dreams looks like.
Yeah.
You got to give that Crush props. He
Oh,
fought
man.
and fought and fought, and it just didn't work. And now he's on a rampage again. And, you know,
And there's game one going to
Jeez.
Supreme. Jesus. Oh, man.
so that happened. You'll be shocked to know that Slims was the MVP of that match.
Well, I'm not shocked at all on that one.
He did
He did a lot.
194,000 damage.
Jeez, 36.3% of the entire team's damage. Wow.
Bow of Slaughter. Interesting.
That was one heck of a game.
Well, that was match 1.
Match one.
Getting ready for
We
match
got
2.
two more.
I'm ghosting. I'm back. I'm not even gonna adjust it. Oh man, this is so annoying. Man, let me scoot down. There it is. See, if I sit in a certain spot, everything's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and bring up the lobby. Lobby for anybody watching, you're welcome to join. It is 9989. Just kidding. I made that up. But you're welcome to join that. I mean, I'm sure there are a couple of people that really want to play. As we speak.
There may be someone in the lobby with that one.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
Who knows? Oh man.
PVL, bringing people together. Gadu is in. You know,
So it's kind of interesting. I'm watching. I'm watching the games on the other channel as well. And I'll just tell you what, I am very proud. Very proud.
How are they doing?
They wiped the floor. They just won first game, game 1. And it looked like they kind of went complete ham on them.
All right.
I think Vanguard only got like maybe 2 or 3 kills.
Oh wow.
So pretty happy.
Oh, look at that. My wife is making fun of me from from another state because I ate McDonald's.
Oh.
For anybody that doesn't know, the McRib is back, and you should support that because the McRib is amazing. It's gonna kill you, but it's really good going down. And you're also probably eating dog, but it's delicious.
Is Apex allowed to be in here?
Is he in the match? Well, I can't tell because everybody's holding on.
I'll just put in there Apex question mark. McRib is McCrap.
I don't even care. It tastes like heaven. Give me that and some Reese's peanut butter cups, and I'm good to go.
Yes. Yes.
And at least I admitted that it's probably dog meat and no one should actually eat it. I just said that I enjoy it. Nah, man. I understand that McDonald's is absolute garbage. But McDonald's, if you want to sponsor an esports league, I will eat that stuff on camera. Just send me some McRibs. Alright. And we are ready to roll. So, we're not ready to roll.
Toro? Hey, funny story. I actually have a trial card for Toro. So, I'm not totally sure if it still will work. I don't even know if Tori's even gonna be coming to the
Blue
NA.
team's turn to ban.
Alright, match 2. Yugen Dynasty versus Team Supreme. Sponsored by the McRib. Maybe not. Alright, so Yubneth. Probably gone. Should be gone. Instead, maybe Chognar. Which is earth-shattering. And they take Mina instead.
To ban.
I built it all up for nothing. Yubneth still out there.
That's a good ban right there. Ignis is a good one.
See, you thought so, but Chognar instead.
Well, I mean, if they don't ban Ignis, and I believe if Dual Spirals is able to get Ignis, then there could be a different story going on in this game.
Blue team's turn to ban. Blue team's turn to ban.
Maybe. Surely he's gone now.
Now, see, I don't know if it's a good ban pick for Yugen Dynasty to ban Yugen unless nobody's able to play him on Yugen Dynasty.
I was shocked he was able to get in a match.
Red team's turn to pick.
And they take Malik. Expecting crushed, I imagine.
Blue team's turn to pick.
Oh man, I hit the wrong button.
Red team's turn to pick.
How do I undo that?
Blue team's turn to pick.
And weirdly enough, they just take Slims essentially to prevent Nani from having him. Oh man, weren't you casting with me with this Gilder situation? I believe it was
Yeah.
Team Supreme.
Yeah, with logo on it too.
Yeah, man. Nani is Yuan. He's changed his name a bunch.
Swavey, looking for a new team? I don't think so, bro.
10 seconds remaining.
10 seconds remaining.
Alright, so it's Gilder versus Malik Marsh, Crush, Crixie, and the Slims for the sole purpose of not letting Nani have him. By the way, guys, Nani's pretty good on Lindis too. Just throwing that out there.
Oh yeah, he's actually a really good jungle ADC player, like ridiculously good.
That is a fair point. No Liliana, no Raz. Beautiful. Something different.
But that's kind of interesting how they're gonna take Marja in the mid lane. You don't normally see that now.
No, man. Marja's going, she's got to be going solo lane.
Oh no, I didn't see Crixie. My bad.
Welcome
For a second there, I thought Crixie was I thought she was
Get ready.
Violet.
Be deployed in 5 seconds. Prepare to engage.
I'm curious to see if Yugen Dynasty focuses enough on getting their rotation started, because that's really going to be a huge part of their win condition, is just making sure they're rotating and staying on top. They really need that. They've got to slow down the Supreme jungle. They were not even close last time.
The only way that Yugen Dynasty is gonna be able to beat Supreme is that they're gonna have to really stay on top of that. Really stay on top of their rotations. That's the only way I can see them winning here.
Yeah, I feel like they're trying to push Supreme to make a mistake, and to me it's just too early for that kind of stuff with these characters anyway. Lindis just rotating in, just getting damage off. Crushed in a bad spot. Lumber's there as well. And Liliana, or Lindis, in a bad spot, does go down. And that's going to be a huge, huge win for Yugen Dynasty. Gilder is able to get away. His mobility is a lot higher than you would expect.
That was a good spear from Yukon.
Yeah. It looks like YD's going to show off their Slims action. They're on top of the Abyssal, and they're just going to rotate right in. And this is exactly what we were talking about. As long as they stay on their rotations and prevent Lindis from getting ahead, that's the exact way they need to respond to that last game. Crixie on top of her mid. And literally nothing going on bottom. We won't go back down there for a while. Crixie just trying to help that Slims and get that Sage buff. Looks like they're just going to give it to the Slims anyway. Supreme getting set up, just kind of waiting. It's good positioning, but Duel is smart enough to stay with the Crushed. Tulin's passive is incredibly strong at really any level. Oh man, and that Lumber, yeah, they were just not going to let him stay alive, and I don't blame them.
They were like, nope, 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 nope.
And we've got some solid rotations from Supreme running into the Yugen Dynasty push. That Crushed is ready to ult really at any time. Marja has a great deal of damage and lifesteal. Tulin is going to go down. That Crushed ult was perfect. And he's going to jump right in and take Lindis down again. Lumber, the only one left.
Well done. That's really well played by Hit there.
Yeah, Yugen Dynasty definitely has adjusted their communication and rotations. They're already ready for the dragon. They've still got 15 seconds. And they're instead just going to jump right down, take the Gilder out. They should be able to take this tower without really much effort. And they do. So that's 1-0 on towers. Possibly 2-0 on dragons. If they want it, they need to get it right now. And they are able to take the dragon down.
And I will tell you what, Yugen Dynasty is really on top of their rotations right now. That's the only reason why they're able to get into the positions where Supreme's not.
I will say though, when I scrolled up and saw that Tulin just standing in the bush, it was really ominous. I was waiting for something epic to happen, but no one rotated by. And we do have what appears to be a 5-on-3, and Crest just wrecking shop. That Crest Crixie is a really strong setup the way that they're using it. Gilder just trying to do something, but he's not able to. Oh, that was nice. That was a nice ult from Gilder. Wow, he doesn't stay alive, but fantastic job. Great effort. And Yugen Dynasty does have Wave moving in mid. Lumber, Tulin coming in fast, but they're not going to get there in time, and the tower does go down. It's going to be 2-0 on towers for Yugen Dynasty. A strong shift from their last game. They're 10-0 on kills.
Big team fight, looking like it. Oh, they're about to pincer that Gilder.
Oh yeah, he is not in good shape. But it's not that Gilder's not good. It's that you've got 4-on-1 at all times.
Wow. Dual spiral.
A red team tower has been destroyed.
And Lumber just not having any of that.
Blue team tower has been destroyed.
Roxy, Lindis do get a push on bottom. That's the only chance they've got of stopping the bleeding.
Onslaught.
And Slims again. Doesn't matter what team Slims is on, Slims is making it happen.
And I'll tell you what, I could see Yugen Dynasty banning Slims to take away Slims away from Nani.
And they're gonna get their third dragon.
Yeah, 3 dragons in 7 minutes. That's pretty good.
Yeah, they're 6K up in gold. It's 12-0 on kills. This is a strong departure from Supreme in general. They're typically very, very focused on rotations and objectives, and it's like they lost their footing. They just can't get it on track with this composition. But here we go. They rotate in. 4, 5. 5 on 5. Lumber just about dead. That Malik, great ult, but doesn't get any damage out really. They aren't able to take the tower down. I'm not really sure who won that.
I think it was more like a stalemate there in that specific team fight. Oh, look at the damage. That was 1 spear and 1 auto attack. Just about half of Tolan's health there.
Yeah, but if you watch them, they're still very much in tune with what's going on the map. I mean, everybody keeps saying it's over, but it's definitely not. Oh, and Roxy
that was
caught in a
perfect.
terrible position.
Wow. That spear and the ult from Malik landed exactly at the same time. And just secured that kill.
Alright, Crixie a little early on that ult. Are they going to take the tower? They really need to make something happen here. There you go. That crushed ult. They're going to jump in. That Marja slow is really, really effective. Tulin, everybody trying to get away from that Malik at this point. That cleave is just brutal. But we still got a strong... strong push up top. We got a fairly strong push bottom. No wave to speak of in mid. Looks like it's even at this point. And Supreme finally going to try to take the dragon. It is enraged. Not the best times. They see Yugen Dynasty moving in, so they back out. And the dragon resets. So 4-on-3 potential in mid, 4-on-4 now. Gilder jumps in, stops the crest. He is able to get away. Meanwhile, Slims just hit 15. Stealing buffs, taking out the Sentinel. I mean, the YD rotations are absolutely on point. And they're not far ahead of Supreme on rotations, but they're just far enough to be frustrating, I think. Tool and Lumber just keeping the mid alive. We got Gilder just pushing as hard as he can up top, but that Darkslayer's not going to be up for long. And no one's able to contest it. Now they've got the damage, they've got the Drake. Supreme really needs to come together right now and stop this from happening.
Well, Supreme's almost down, getting close to 10,000 gold down from Yugen Dynasty. But they really need to lock in on that gold and try and get on those rotations. A couple of kills will help them get in there.
Yeah, another tower goes down. That's just going to put them that much closer to 10k ahead. Linda's trying to do whatever she can to just get damage out there and stop these minions. That's the real problem now, is if YD can get a minion push, they're gonna win. Crushed is gonna ult, Malik jumps in. That crushed Malik situation is rough. Gilder just trying to shut him down, and they are able to shut down that. Oh man, that was not ideal for YD, but they still have enough people up. Marja almost taking tower up top. She gets a little bit of backup. They're not able to take it. Meanwhile, the core taking a lot of damage, but not quite going to go down at this point. Marja rotates back top. She's going to take out that top tower, and it looks like bottom tower's going down as well. So we have one tower down in Supreme's favor, and 9 towers down for Yugen Dynasty. And I understand the backing out, but I don't know that Yugen Dynasty has a plan at this point.
See, at this point in time, if they really want to finish this, they're gonna hit the Abyssal Dragon and really push for the win here. But Slims is over there by himself.
Yeah.
Here comes the rest of them.
Yeah, but it's a little late. Crushed trying to push those guys back. Gilder tries to steal it, not able to do it. Now they have the Abyssal buff, and Slims has the heal buff. I mean, it's just not it's not coming together for him. For Supreme. Slims took a lot of damage really fast. It looked like he was going to go down. Yugen Dynasty is just wrecking it right now with this Crushed and Malik situation. And ideally, they should just attack the core, which is what's going to happen here, and the core goes down. That's 19 kills to 1 kill. So that was not my expectation after match number 1. Just gonna be honest.
Right. Yeah, especially after that first game. That first game, I totally saw. I totally saw them taking game 2, but they came in and proved us wrong.
Yeah, it was kind of a surprise.
Is my phone not charging?
You may need it to be on charge. I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break. Be right back. Alright. What did I miss? You hopping in, chap?
Yep. Let me get that. 91.
Alright, game 3.
Blue team's turn to ban.
And Crest is gone.
Blue team's turn
As is
to ban.
Ignis. Chognar.
To ban.
So it looks like Tank's on the left, and, well, maybe Tank's on the right too.
Now, I really want to see YD ban that Slims.
Yeah, I don't think they have a choice.
They need to ban that Slims, otherwise they're gonna lose.
Yeah, either way, Lindis or Slims 1 is going to be out there.
Blue team's turn to pick.
Wow.
They didn't ban Slims?
No.
Oh. Priority pick for Supreme. Should be Slims. Oh.
What is happening right now?
Are they throwing the game right now?
Pick.
What?
They have some sort of plan here.
Oh yeah, Cricknack Valheim all day.
Blue team's turn to pick.
I'm surprised no one banned Crickneck.
I'm surprised Slims is still there.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, looks like Supreme's going a totally different direction.
Yeah, they're both going different directions here.
Oh, the Lubu. Liliana Raz, everybody.
Blue team's turn to pick.
Just FYI, Rain is at 109 viewers.
That's awesome.
It's just like, wow.
So just you add that together with ours. That's 160
100
people.
Red team's turn to pick.
Plus,
Well, ish, yeah.
something like that. No, it's 148. 148.
Let me live in my,
Oh, never
my
mind.
160 world.
No, never mind. It's going up a little bit.
See?
No,
Negative.
you're definitely negative points. Negative points. It's like I don't even care if your team wins. You're gonna get negative points on the win.
Well, the website says they lost. All right, let's see these teams coming together. I love Annette, pretty much, period. So I like that pick. Gilder, I feel like, is going to come in like a reigning death machine, even though you guys don't believe in logo on Gilder. We have seen it, and it is incredible. Raz is Raz. And Irie, I'm shocked at the first pick, Irie, but I'm really, really curious to see how it plays out, because it could very well be that
10
Tiamat is the
remaining.
baddest Irie there is. On the other side, we've got Marja, who's typically an auto ban, Kriknak, who is typically an auto ban, Liliana, Valheim, who in a lot of cases is an auto ban. I can't not pick Yugen Dynasty, but Annette is just good, man. I think I have to go Supreme. What about you?
Well, I mean, Annette's good. Then you got Zephyrs. Zephyrs is a good jungler. Yuan, I haven't totally seen too much on melee jungle. He's actually he's a good jungler. He knows what he's doing. But I see, to be honest, and I'm a fan of Kriknak.
Oh yeah,
If Kriknak gets fed, and so does Marja, if both of them get fed, it's a fun game to watch.
Welcome to Arena.
It's gonna be a lot of damage going on here.
Yeah, but they don't have.
Minions will be deployed in
Wow.
5 seconds.
They don't really have a tank, so that Kriknak should be able to really take advantage of anybody he jumps on.
It looks like they're getting into a defensive position here going on in here.
On random point before the match starts, guys, all subscribers weekly are entered into a random drawing to win a skin. So if you like what you see, subscribe and you might win. Okay, Grak on point, Liliana there. They're not able to get the kill on Raz, but Raz is hurting. Oh,
Nice bull.
yeah. It looks like this Grak is the chosen one, the one that you always want in ranked games, but not the one that you get ever.
Oh, I know.
I get the minion grabbers. Alright, Annette in trouble. That Grak really on top of her, but her ability to just weave in and out is just crazy good. Liliana hurt, but not dead. And Yugen
There it
Dynasty
is.
is sticking together a little more and rotating better. And yeah, that Grak all day long. Zephyrs has movement, not going to be able to get out of that. Annette, however, is really just doing her thing. Grak is able to get away. Liliana not digging this Raz situation at all, but she is doing a good job of holding her lane. Gilder versus Marja. That is exciting. What's up, Rowan? Oh, Irie in bad shape. Valheim just takes advantage. Doesn't get a lot of damage on the tower, but at this point it doesn't really matter. The kills and the gold, the experience that the Irie isn't getting is what matters right now. Annette can steal this if she plays it right. She's not able to do so. Yugen Dynasty gets the first dragon. Valheim just cleaning shop on those minions. Got a decent push in mid, but Duel taking a lot of damage unnecessarily. Kriknak just doing Kriknak stuff.
It's just being that annoying bug.
Yeah, man, I don't like Kriknak. He's awesome. I just don't like him.
He's awesome. He's really awesome.
Oh, and Gilder in rough shape. Gets his ult off. Liliana trying to get some damage out. Kriknak, they needed him there like 4 seconds ago. And he ends up backing out instead. Zephyrs just kind of keeping up the rotations. Gets the Valheim by himself. They end up getting a 3-on-1 and Valheim goes down.
Brim's starting to invade on that jungle.
Yeah, and they're really trying to. Oh, nice Grag hook. He gets his ult off. It doesn't really make much of a difference that Liliana can't get close enough to do the damage necessary. Marja rotates in. Again, just a little bit late. It's like they're out of sync. But they're still getting the work done. They're ahead by about 1,200 gold.
The red team tower has been destroyed.
But blue, the Irie, is able to take that tower on bottom down. And just her mobility, it's pretty strong. She gets away. Annette going to try to help with the separation. She gets locked down. That Cricknack is just going to shut her down. Steals their heal. And they're going to get that bottom tower. Raz ready to react. But there's just a lot of Yugen Dynasty there. Raz goes down. Zephyrs is going to get away, but not really going to be able to do much about what's happening here. Yugen Dynasty rotates back to the Abyssal. And these Abyssal kills are just crazy. These two teams are really on point with their objectives. Oh, that Grak, man. He missed that, but I mean, that could not have been more perfect. Hit, I am giving you mad props on your Grak skills.
I'll tell you what, I want him in ranked.
Yeah. Oh, and he gets another one. Oh, he gets his ult off, but that Annette, man, I'm telling you, is incredibly strong.
She's dangerous.
Yeah. Oh, Grak, you can't hit them all, but you're at about 99%. Cricknack, ready to jump in, not able to get. He is going to take that Gilder down. Maybe not.
Ooh.
Oh, and he does go down.
Oh.
Nice job, Gilder. Even though you died, you get props.
He got killed by the tower.
You don't laugh at him like that. That's mean. That's
No,
terrible.
He had a sliver of health left, and he gets killed by the tower, but Gilly gets all the glory.
You just watched his dreams get crushed.
I did.
You can't laugh at him like that. That's just wrong.
I wasn't laughing at him. I was just laughing at the fact that the tower took him down, and then the Gilly gets the kill.
I know. I was laughing too. It's okay.
Deep down.
A blue team tower has been
All right. So, Yugen Dynasty still on the rotations. They are not letting up for a second. Liliana pushing wave. Raz going to jump in just in time. We got potential for a gank, but it looks like Liliana already knew what was happening there, and she didn't want any part of it. Still taking damage, though. I'm not even saying anything. I'm just soaking it all in. Cricknack takes down the dragon. That's 3 dragons for Yugen Dynasty. And Marja ready to make something happen. That Raz nearly gets hooked.
a blue team tower has been
And they do take the Sage Golem. Man.
Yes, community, this is game 3.
Oh, and Grak just doing it. I love it. And the teams are not losing their heads. They're trying to take intelligent hits in. Not a lot of engagement. That Annette is right there. and can make a huge difference. But she doesn't have a lot of backup. I don't know that now would be the time to jump in. Irie does get a wave pushed bottom all the way to tower, but Valheim was there when it hit, so that wave goes down pretty fast. Annette doing everything she can to just keep Yugen Dynasty at range, at some kind of distance. And they're rotating back down. It's way early for the dragon. I think they were going to try to take that Irie, but they're not able to get it. Marja looks like it's going to take a little bit of damage off of that Zephy's, but not really.
Ooh, the damage.
Not really much, yeah. Annette just gets crushed. Raz doing what he can to try to slow him down. Gilder doing the same thing. Grak is about to throw a hook. I just know it. And he does miss. Gilder does hit the Liliana with his stun. But no deaths, just the Annette early on. Dragon at half-life. Yugen Dynasty should be able to get this down before anyone even notices from Team Supreme, but the damage, it's like it stopped all of a sudden. There you go.
His crick neck went away. The mighty crick.
Oh.
Come on, hit. You gotta hit those.
Those are the ones that matter right there.
Yes, that's a kill.
Just basically just waiting for the engage. When will it happen? I see a hook coming soon. He's getting it lined up. He's going to try to get that Raz, I am sure. Ends up backing out. There you go. They get the engage. That tower goes down fast. And everybody rotates. Well, we got two rotating top. Annette and Zephyr able to take down that wave really fast. We got a wave coming in mid. Irie still bottom, still clearing wave. Just trying to create some kind of pressure.
Ooh,
Oh yeah, that was a
position
beautiful, beautiful ult by Grak. He flickered in, ulted after the hook, just so they couldn't get away. That was nice. Gilder in really bad shape by himself, tries to get an ult off, not able to do so. Irie shows up just in time to watch the base go down. Or is she gonna stop it? No, not quite. But I don't know. I mean, Valheim, where are you at, man?
Grok's over there tanking for you,
Yeah.
bro. Don't run.
That's like 30 seconds of Grok just standing there, just going, guys.
I'm just gonna continue swinging my hook at you. keep going. Not doing anything, but I'm gonna just keep going.
All right, so after Supreme just absolutely annihilated in the first match, Yugen Dynasty bounced back strong and ends up coming with a win. We are gonna have to jump right in. We're gonna jump right into the next match. We are behind